One stratum of the Earth's atmosphere is composed entirely of clowns. Scientists refer to it as the ozone layer. Welcome to the stream. Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope you're doing well, my friends. Thank you for being here. Welcome back to more Ayo the Clown, a game that is deceptively difficult. I don't think it's a hard game, but I think I'm uniquely terrible at it. And then later tonight, some Dark Souls. Loyal to Soil is first in chat tonight. Welcome in, Loyal. Hope you're doing well. How are you and everyone tonight? I'm doing well. I'm doing very well. We just had delicious fajitas for dinner. So that fiery wheel of scorching that you've ordered up for me, I gotta give you the heads up. I just finished eating a super spicy dinner, so probably we're gonna have underwhelming results there. And Jelly, welcome in. Thank you for the appropriately fiery emotes. Let me prepare a cracker very quickly, and we'll give the wheel a spin. Need that wire to bend the other way. I'm worried it's going to get caught up in the wheel. We're about to, Loyal. I'm spinning it right now. Hot habanero sauce it is. You were first in chat tonight. GG, Loyal. I was just saying, Jelly and I had fajitas for dinner, so I'm not going to be very affected by the spice. My dinner was already extraordinarily spicy, but we will enjoy it nonetheless. Yeah, it's really not bad at all. After the fajitas I made for dinner, they were apocalyptically spicy. We cooked for ourselves. Homemade. I think that means we need less spicy dinners, Jelly says. Nah, it just means I need a more spicy wheel. Uh-oh. The game's falling asleep on me. Alright, so yeah, sorry the wheel's gonna be a little underwhelming. That's just the effect that's just what happens when I have a spicy dinner. My big head out of the way. Alright, back to this game. This game We're about a third of the way through it, according to the collectibles here. It's been a little rough. It's a good game, but boy, do I ever get stuck in some places. There was one boss that gave me a really hard time. And then one of the levels, I struggle a lot because of one of the ground pound input. It's very easily to accidentally trigger that move. And I kept throwing myself down pits by accident. It was kind of a little bit immensely frustrating. But we'll hope for a smoother night tonight. If you haven't seen this game before, it's kind of your standard platformer. It's got a very sort of like Yoshi game type vibe to it, with this sort of like Toys to Life kind of atmosphere, and a lot of the music people say reminds them of Yoshi. Some of the sound effects. When we do have difficulty and I get stuck somewhere, we kind of only have me to blame for that, because I did put the difficulty onto hard mode. Is this, that's an enemy? I thought that ghost was maybe friendly. And we are making our best effort to try and get all the collectibles in the game. That guy appears to be friendly. No! Ah! I looked away. Oh yeah, I forgot we got a slide move. That was a recent addition to our moveset. On the one hand, the game seems like to be like basically like a really good like entry level kind of platformer. Like it especially at the start, it starts really basic. You can't even jump at the beginning of the game. You have to earn that ability. But it's not exactly balanced as a whole to serve, you know, like to serve someone well who's brand new to platformers, like I initially thought. There's an invisible wall here. That's a little bit irritating. That's how they chose to handle that. They could have just made that ledge too high for us to jump onto if they didn't want us going up there. That would have been less immersion breaking. I like the music on this stage. It almost sounds like something that could be in Donkey Kong Country. I don't know that it's very fitting to this level. Ooh, I thought I was in trouble there. Two issues where I have trouble with the controls, sort of consistently. One, it's very easy to accidentally do a ground pound when you don't want to, and I don't know, like, if that's just, like, the controller or my incompetence or what it is. No, I don't know what the source of that problem is, but I suffer from it quite a bit. And another minor thing is that when you are jumping with your balloon, you can't grab hold of a vine if you pass in front of it. And I don't expect the controls to work like that, so I fall into a pit a lot. Well, this is... Oh. Weird. Very weird. I guess it makes sense, right? If you're holding a balloon, it would make sense that you can't grab the vine because you don't have a free hand, but like, so like in the world of the game it makes sense, but like if you've ever played another platformer where you have sort of like a double jump, that your double jump would have a limit on it that the first jump doesn't have, it feels very strange to me. And it puts me in some bad situations. I can tell you that. Hey, Mile Hyrule, welcome in. Welcome to more Ayo the Clown. We might spend a slightly shorter time with this game tonight. I mean, I'd like to clear a world of the game before we move on to Dark Souls. But I want to try to limit our time with this one to, I don't know, I'd like to not go over 2 hours with it tonight. The stream itself might be somewhat shorter in general, so I want to make sure we've got a lot of time left over for Dark Souls tonight. We'll see. I'm always saying I think this stream's going to be shorter than normal, and then they turn into colossal streams. Two games with clowns tonight. I can't make all of your wishes come true, Mile Hyrule. I don't know why my character is glowing like this. There's one lollipop left. Oh, cool. Oh, no. Oh, no, that alligator's not friendly. I mean, of course he isn't friendly. He's an alligator, right? This is kind of fun. This is a pretty good level. This is like, the wind is a gimmick that I would expect to like make me pull my beard out with frustration, and yet this actually has been a very good level. Please don't change. Saying, making an observation like that is, you know, it's just asking for trouble. But, you know, I feel compelled to give credit where it's due. Hey, Sparrow, thank you for the resub, my friend. Thank you for the 21 months. That's almost a year, Sparrow. Ah. My greed for gemstones is really putting me in some bad situations. I don't think there's a secret probably hidden in that wall. It's hard to tell. The game doesn't think about secrets the way I think about secrets. Most games don't tend to, it would seem. This music is so chill, and my internal emotions are not. My anxiety is very high right now from this game. Sorry about that. I just need to look at some things on my desktop real quick. Oh, that's a circle. No secret in the wall? I'm really nervous because, like, look at this. I got all these collectibles except a single lollipop. I got all the other collectibles a long time ago. I'm really nervous that I have missed the lollipop. Oh, never mind. I'm not nervous about anything. I see it. No! Spike. I didn't really want you to go this way to collect it, but I am. I think they expect you to come down from the top there. But I didn't want to lock myself out of potential crystals. I missed some, and I think that collecting them may be beyond me now. Oh. Maybe not. Oh, I did a ground pound. And now I'm stuck. Oh no, this is horrible. Oh, there is a strong possibility that I could have ended up soft locked there. Oh, what am I doing? I just go... No! No, I landed on the ground and he slid over the corner. What is that? What a bunch of garbage. He hit the ground. They took it from me. This game is disgusting. Oh yeah, yeah. I'm feeling much better, Sparrow. Thank you. Yeah, in fact, we've already had some of the sauce tonight. My stomach was just upset last night. It was feeling like, I don't know, very acidic inside my stomach. I wasn't digesting something very well. We'll move on. I really wanted to get all those crystals there, but I'm gonna drive everyone crazy if I continue to struggle over it forever. Most of all myself. You know, they're like Mario coins. They're not really tallied, so it's not vital that we get every single one. I just like trying to go for them. What a very long level this is. We have a new type of vehicle here. We're here for the struggle mile, Errol says. We'll struggle over the collectibles that the game actually tallies. Hi, Ayo. That's a splendid ride there. got a gun and bombs. Besides shooting bullets, the helicopter can also drop bombs. Try it out, my friend. No. Hey, SVP Podcast, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Pew pew indeed. Oh, it's a raid. James, welcome in. Hey, thank you for the raid. S-Geeks James is here. Thank you for that. Welcome to your friends. We've been hacked, Mile Hyrule says. What were you playing tonight, James? James has been working on every Nintendo 64 game, my friends. So if you are, like me, a fan of Nintendo 64, you should treat yourselves by following our friend James. Just finished up some work. Follow James wherever he may go. Wise move. Very wise move. Hope the stream is going well. Things are going pretty well. We're kind of just getting started. We've been playing this game for a few nights. This is Ayo the Clown, for those who haven't seen it before. It's kind of an indie 2.5D platformer. A lot of people say it's got some pretty strong Yoshi vibes. It's definitely not as polished as you would expect from a Yoshi game. There's a little bit of jank to it, but overall, I mean, it's got nice visuals. Some of the music's really good, and you know, I like a side-scrolling platformer. Walk from the left to the right, jump over obstacles. That's really all I ask for in the game. Give me some interesting things to see and some secret collectibles hidden along the way, and I'm a happy guy. So, it's alright. I have gotten stuck and struggled tremendously with a couple of the levels. Overall, it's got a pretty low difficulty, though. I think I'm just uniquely terrible at some of the levels. Working my way through Stunt Racer 64. It is quite good. I believe that's one of the, like, really, I believe that's, like, one of the really expensive, games. What's going on? Hang on. The raid message didn't work? Alright. I'll try not to be alarmed. How far does the game have to go back to be considered retro? Oh no. That's a big can of worms. 1 week, Mile Hyrule says. That old chestnut, no judgment from me. I'll give you an answer. Probably a more complicated one than you want. Let me just give me just a moment here. James had a weird raid message earlier today too, and someone came in. One of the Power 4. I don't think I'm familiar with that term, Power 4. I assume you just mean the most expensive N64 games. Which, if that's the case, I know that Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut's gotta be on there. Retro is a vibe, not a time. I like that attitude. I like that attitude, James. I don't think that gaming has enough era terms, right? I don't think it's useful. I think the problem we have is that we talk about games as either being modern or retro, and it's not useful to have only two categories. But basically for me, I say the cutoff of retro happens when console gamers stopped talking about bits and started talking about polygons. The retro era closed. So basically nothing past basically Dreamcast forward will never be retro for me. Yeah, I don't look at it like a sliding scale. I see you've made it this far, but I can't let you get your dog back. I will crush you. I look at it like the way you look at art or literature, right? It doesn't matter how many thousands of years pass. Stephen King is never going to be an Elizabethan author. He wasn't from the right time period. And so the same thing for video gaming. I don't think that Shadow of the Colossus is ever going to belong in the same category as E.T. on the Atari 2600. They will never be the same. They will never be the same category of game for me. No, obviously I'm going to crush you with my awesome voice. What do you think, clown brain? I missed a piece of dialogue there. This isn't a good time to be pontificating. Now we're just playing Cuphead. No. Mile Hyrule, if you think that retro is a sliding scale, then those two games belong in the same category. You just have to accept that. Yeah, like a chill Cuphead. Any game over a week old is retro. But yeah, this isn't a retro game. We're in the retro category. Some people are just gonna have to deal with that. Oh. That thing in the background gives me no useful information. You could take a Xanax and play this. Stunt Racer, Super Bowling, Clay Fighter Sculptor's Cut, and Worms Armageddon. Super Bowling? I don't know if I've ever heard of, but Worms, yeah. I looked at buying that game once, without knowing of its great value, and I was quite sticker shocked when I saw the prices that one commands. Super Bowling's probably the rarest of them all, but Sculptor's Cut is the most expensive. For those who don't know, I actually have a copy of Clay Fighter's Sculptor's Cut in my collection, and I'm not really one of those, like, I don't go out of my way to add things to my collection that are rare and expensive just because they're rare and expensive. I accidentally ended up with a copy of that game that I paid $4 for. It's the most expensive Nintendo 64 game, and I got it for $4. It's easily the best deal I ever came across. I didn't even know it was valuable at the time, though. I bought it and had it for about a year before I just happened to see it on a list of, like, you know, most expensive retro games. And it kind of blew my mind, because I didn't really know there was a difference between 63 and a third and Sculptor's Cut when I bought it. I just thought I was getting, you know, Clay Fighter's 63 and a third. I was like, alright, $4 seems reasonable for a game that I'll never play. What was that? I don't understand how we're supposed to follow the trajectory of this thing from its spot where it appears in the background. It's 225 times more valuable than it was before. Well, that's the thing. It was like it wasn't going for those prices, but it was going for like $400 or $500 at the time when I bought it. It's just I got it at a used bookstore, and the guy who like they didn't handle video games very often, and so like I don't know who sold it to him, but clearly the guy who priced it didn't care, didn't know or care what it was. I'll give you $6 for it, Mile Hyrule says. That's a 50% increase on my investment. Thank you, Sparrow, for looking into that source of confusion for me. I should know better than to be alarmed at anything weird that happens in the chat, but it was just concerning to me that people were seeing messages that I could not. That's the thing that's most alarming. Not so much that it's a wrong message, but that it's a secret wrong message. No. I'm not so much letting off the fire button as it is that, like, you're limited. You don't have a constant stream of bullets. You can only fire in spurts. Like DK's coconut gun. I don't even think that line in the song is... I don't even think that line in the song is accurate. Oh, those cloud puffs were showing me what order he's gonna fire into the various areas in, I think. That was a weird way to telegraph that information. Left, middle, right, right. Left, middle, right. Right. That is a very odd way to telegraph that. Please don't appear where I'm standing and run into me. No, he's coming for me. What? He was so far away. Why did that hurt me? I had plenty of time to escape. I don't believe that at all. The cybersecurity team at my work would be telling you to change your passwords just in case, Sparrow says. Well, maybe I should. I do have I have the, like, two-factor thing or whatever, so... I mean, I assume that there are plenty of ways to beat that, too, but... I imagine if I'm being hacked by someone with the capability to beat the two-factor authentication, then it's already too late for me. My bank account has already been drained. Both dollars gone forever. It's not really worth the extra hassle when so many people don't, when there are so many people who don't use it. I mean, you have to use it on Twitch, I think. When I became an affiliate, I'm pretty sure they forced me to set it up. But I mean, I was happy to do it. This fight's really keeping me on my toes. I mean, it's doing a lot of different stuff. Oh no. I don't even know what to do about this. No. It's so complicated. Oh. Are you telling me, Sparrow, that it's a bad idea that I use the same password that I created in 1997 for every account, even to this day? Nice to meet you, Agent Frownie. Pleasant stream you got around here. Gonna get some shut-eye. Hey, thank you, SVP. I appreciate you coming in and chatting with us. Thank you for the kind words about the stream. That really means a lot to me. I hope you sleep well. Hopefully I'll get to see you again sometime. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Hey, I very much appreciate that. Thank you for coming on board with us. Say it isn't so, Sparrow says. You know, as tech unsavvy as I am, that was a joke. Hey, Fuzzy Boots, welcome in. Have you ever played Celeste? I've played a bit of Celeste. I haven't played all the way through it. I really liked what I did play. I'd kind of like to play through the whole game on stream at some point. It's very tough. It's a very tough game. I think I played through the first world or two. So I didn't get very far. I was trying to play it real thoroughly, though. I was trying to get all the strawberries and all the, like, B-sides and stuff. I played a bit of it. It's been a few years now. My sister pointed it out to me because I think because it's kind of like Super Meat Boy a little bit in the, like, you know, gameplay. So my sister knew I would like it, and she pointed it out to me. So tough though. If I get around to playing that on the stream, we're gonna have some rough nights. I know someone whose last 4 digits of his PIN number are the ending of his email address. Oh no. The helicopter just moves. You move so slowly. It's so difficult. What a long battle. Bleed is another one you might enjoy. I don't think I've heard of this one. Super Meat Boy, I didn't quite 100%, but I got pretty close to it. I think I 100%ed everything up until the last world in that game. And I just didn't wrap up the ending of it. Stay in the middle, will be safe. What? I must have missed something. Goodness. The enemy's hitbox is so much larger than the enemy itself. I'm so terrible at this. It takes a long time to drop a bomb. Middle. left, right, middle. Right, middle, left, left. No, not more of this. It missed. My bomb missed. It was so close. Everything I do is terrible. Oh, the bomb's not even as strong as I thought it was gonna be. Marathon fight. Oh, I know, I know. This boss is, like, not gonna give up. Victory!
I can't believe it. Bo, I have finally found you. Ayo cries. Not wanting to spend another moment without his best friend, Ayo claps for Bo to come over. Wait. Where is Bo running to? Oh, he's latching onto a bone which he believes is Ayo. Oh, who can blame him? Ayo does look a bit bone-like, or rather, pale. Bo, let go of the bone! Ayo yells, but Bo is unable to hear past the robot's engine. Bo's eyes are blinded by his love for Ayo. Well, what he thinks is Ayo. Ayo's face sinks in like a deflated balloon. He can't go on like this until his handsomeness is restored.
How does that story segment fit in with what's happening in the game at all? We're in a helicopter, we're not in a helicopter, we're back in the helicopter. It's all a mess. I have no idea, Fuzzy Boots. Because they needed the story to continue. Because they had more levels. It's not the best job at writing. That fight was brutal. Oh no, we're on an auto-scroller now. Maybe. I have a very strong feeling that we do not want to let this raft get away from us. Is that enemy in the background? I can't quite tell. There's a collectible up there. How in the world do I get up there to get that, though? Oh, looks like I can head up and to the right. These anchors look like something from Banjo-Kazooie. We get an improved balloon at 25k gems. That's part of why I really want to go out of my way to collect as many of them as I can, and also just because I can't help myself when collectibles are about. Oh, it's one of these. No! The raft is gone. I didn't understand the obstacle until it was too late. Hey, I still made it even without the raft. Victory. Thank goodness the shark wasn't an instant kill. I thought it might be. Oh, cool. Extra life, don't mind if I do. Okay, one more teddy bear and we'll have all the collectibles. Nothing way up there, even though we can go up there. No! I'm the worst. You lose some of your gemstones when you lose a life. It's kind of like Mario Odyssey. It does not... Well... No, you lose gemstones when you game over. You might lose them when you lose a life, too. I didn't pay enough attention. Because there's a life system. But you definitely lose gemstones when you game over. But you don't actually lose the collectibles when you lose a life. So, like, the bears and lollipops that we've collected are all safe. Which is very convenient. I'm stuck. There's the last bear. Beautiful. I don't know what I was supposed to do about that situation, though, there. Because the raft was gone. There was no way I was getting past that shark. There's some other type of collectible in addition to, like, the bears and lollipops that we're collecting. There's some sort of toy collectible that there's 10 of in the game, and I have yet to find a single one of those, sadly. The game told us we can view how many of them we've collected on the map screen. So, like, that's the only way I know that they exist. We'll try this ocean pond thing first. This is like a bonus thing, I think. Yeah. It's just a sort of free money situation. That's some of the like least engaging fishing that I've ever done in a video game. There's really not a whole lot great to say about it. Oh my! Look at this guy! Oh my! This guy is certainly a situation. Oh. I don't know why these two guys are connected. That's a one-way sort of situation. No! I saw him raising his claws like at the last second. I realized why that. Because I was thinking, why is this red guy different from the green guy? Oh, is that it? There's nothing else up here. Alright, fair enough. Hey, 3up Moon, welcome in. Thank you for dropping by. Certainly appreciate your company. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, and thank you for the follow. I believe I saw you in the activity feed a little while back. I was recommended to check this channel out recently. Right on. Well, hopefully you'll enjoy your time with us. They brought up the vibe of the stream, and also the fact that you draw your own maps. I do draw my own maps from time to time. It's not something that I have an opportunity to do, you know, all the time. But whenever it presents itself, I certainly like to. The Dr. Franken games. I don't know if you've ever played those. Dr. Franken 1 and 2 on the Game Boy. They're like they're kind of like Metroid style adventure games. They really inspired the map drawing. Though there have been several others to lesser degrees. Both of those games I had to map the entire game. to make it through. Because I play everything blind, right? I never do any research, no guides, no hints, no walkthroughs. Life gets really tough sometimes. Yeah, Metroid 1. I haven't played that one yet, but I'm kind of saving that one. I like the idea. If I can incorporate another camera into my streaming setup at some point, I plan to have one kind of suspended over my desk that I will call the map cam, and then people, like, I'll have it up on the screen so people can actually see a shot of the paper where I'm working and sort of follow along as I'm drawing maps. I'm kind of saving Metroid until I can get that kind of situation set up. I've done some experiments, but with the laptop I stream off of, it's very difficult currently. So that's not a reality yet, but it's a dream I have. Dark Souls looks very different. This game treats me about as poorly as Dark Souls does sometimes. Hey Derek Ocean, welcome in, my friend. Happy Tuesday to you. Why should I help you? I'm so sick and tired of people asking me for help. I just want to find my dog. That's not a very heroic attitude, Ayo. Please, it'll only take a second. Turtle, your concept of 1 second is much different from mine. Goodbye. Rude. I don't even know what he asked us to do because I wasn't paying attention. Probably collect something. They always want us to collect something. I can head back over there and read the dialogue again, I do believe, so no worries. I just wanted to get some distance real quick before we try again. Oh, maybe I was wrong. Maybe I have to restart the level. Well, certainly I can figure out what they want. That's cool. The GBA remake added a map, but the NES one doesn't have one. Yeah, so I played the, I've played a little bit of the NES Metroid. About 8 years ago or so. I had it on the Wii U digitally from like the virtual console, and I had the idea that I wanted to try and beat it back then. And I was doing the whole thing, like drawing my own map and stuff for it. But the one thing I really don't like about NES Metroid, I really don't like how every time you die, you have to farm enemies to refill your health, like manually. It's so tedious that what I was doing when I played was I had the idea that every time I died, I would just make it permadeath and I'd just restart the game because I had more fun. Somebody help me. Uh-oh.
Please, just pass me the key. Ayo says, exasperated as the little turtle slowly inches his arm forward, trying to help. Will he ever escape this cage within his lifetime?
So it was more fun for me to restart the game every time I died and get better and better at the first part than to farm health. So I was playing it like that. And I got to where I could get the Varia suit and the high jump boots and the ice beam, and I could find Kraid and defeat him on just about every run without dying, but I never managed to find Ridley. So that kind of gives you an idea of like how good I was at it. I played the GBA Metroid Zero Mission. I like it quite a bit. It's a little hand-holdy, and I didn't really like the stealth section at the end, but other than that, pretty fantastic game. Why did you help me? I didn't help you earlier. You shouldn't think of helping others as a chore or expect something in return. I helped you because it was the right thing to do. Yeah, Ayo. You're right, and I'm really sorry about not helping you guys before. Sniffle, is your brother okay? He's fine now. He just had to get naked, then we flipped his shell over together. Fair enough. Go on, child. Who set up this trap here? Someone's trying to slow me down. The plot thickens. Yeah, health mining. Yeah, I just found that to be no fun. So I don't know, when we play it together on the stream, I don't know if I'll follow that rule. That permadeath rule or not. Maybe I'll put a poll in the Discord and see what people are willing to put up with. Well, I avoided the spikes. I had to lose a life to do it, but I avoided the spikes. How's it going, Derek asks? It's everything's fine with me. I've been I've been struggling with this game a little bit tonight, but that's nothing unusual. It's still a good time. I had a very productive day. I was talking about the other day, I broke part of my bed frame. I had to take my mattress and spring box off of the frame because part of the bed frame broke, and I had to put it back together. And so today I worked on that. So the piece that broke off, a piece broke off of the bed frame. It's the piece. It's like a little wooden ledge that holds the slats that hold the mattress up. Broke off, and so I got some wood glue, and I glued it back in place. I drilled new because it was held on by screws before, and I think a little bit of glue, though it didn't seem to be glued very well. But it was held on by screws, and I drilled some new holes and put some new screws on, but I also added some wood glue in between, so it's also glued in place. But the thing is, here's the big problem: the screws that I used, the new screws that I used, are not as robust as the ones that they replaced. So now I'm really nervous to put the bed back together because I don't know if it's gonna instantly break, because the screws I put on, like, they're not quite as long as the new ones aren't quite as long as the old ones. So, like, they're supposed to go through all the way through a piece of wood and then partially into another to, like, turn the two into one. But they only go a little bit beyond the piece of wood that they go through. So they only go a little ways into the thing that they're holding into. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if it's gonna work. So I didn't put it back together because I want to make sure I give the glue like lots of time to dry, like more than it needs. And so tomorrow I guess I'm gonna put the bed back together and see if it collapses under my weight immediately or not. There's an adventure I'm looking forward to. Helicopter? Helicopter. I do have a Discord, and you're welcome to join it. I can send you an invite after the stream. I don't keep it up on my I don't keep it open on my laptop. I have to pull up on the tablet, but we would be more than happy to have you join us. I would have a mod send you the invite like right away, but I don't know if I have any mods lurking at the moment. They tend to drift in and out. Any luck in Battletoads? No luck at all, Derek. It's always the same. There's a secret in here. I thought they were going to be coming back up. I'm really glad it doesn't hurt me to run into the environment. We can take out those big sharks. That's spectacular. So no luck in Battletoads last night. We just... You know, I'm stuck on the same level as always. But, we did get a little further in Contra. I got, like, about a stage further. I beat the stage I was on and made it to the boss of the next one. So it's not a lot of progress, but it's a little. I don't know why it made that noise. What did I collect? Is this the mandatory path? Wait a moment. I thought that was a secret. Maybe there's a secret down here. Oh, it was a secret. I backed out of that area too quickly. Look, there's also a 1-up up there. Hey, Title, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Agent Frown, your cap is blue and certainly not brown. Maybe you should get a new one from town, put it on and wear it with your favorite gown. I don't have any brown beanies. You are most certainly correct. I also don't have any nightgowns, but you know what? Wearing one would be very in keeping with the late night comfy vibe, right? I think I'll just stick to my hoodies and sweatpants, though. Hey, lollipop. That's it. We got all the collectibles. We're so close. We're so close to 25K in the bank up there. Hey, Greg, welcome in. Hope you're well today, my friend. Whoa. What? Why did I perish? What happened? I looked away. I didn't see what was going on. Oh, it's been so long since I hit a checkpoint. Oh, I can go back up and get that one up, though. One up came back, so we'll be good. Good. Finally making progress in the Metroid Prime Remastered. Right on. Progress is something I am certainly happy to vicariously celebrate. Whoa. Derek says, me and my buddy watched this bad movie tonight called Creating Rim Lazar, and I have no words for it. I've heard of that. I haven't seen it, but I've heard of it. I was so close to the end before. I was so close to the end when I died. I think my sister has watched it. She's pretty big into bad movies. Alright, I think we'll try and knock out one more level in this game. And then we'll be ready to move over to Dark Souls for the rest of the night. Before we do that, though, we're 300 coins away from 25K, so I'm gonna go find 300 coins in an easier level that we already beat. It's a little bit of a wimpy move, right? But it's gonna get us an upgrade that I think could be very useful to us. So we'll just go way, way back to like stage 1. I gotta head out, but I'll try to join the Discord. Take care, and I'm glad I could catch a bit of the stream tonight. I'm glad you dropped in, 3up Moon. Thank you for that. It's been nice to have you here for a brief while. Hopefully we'll get to see you again. And yes, I will certainly send you a Discord invite, or have one of my mods do it. If you have a moment, if you wouldn't mind whispering me, just send me the word Discord in a whisper. I would certainly appreciate the additional reminder. Hey, speaking of moons, look at that one in the background there. Looks very much like a 3-up moon, just facing kind of the wrong way. Facing kind of the wrong way. I think that they face to the left, right? You had an emote one a moment ago. But it's the right, it's the right color. It's a half moon. Quite curved. It meets most of the criteria. Look, it's me in the background. Wonderful. It's a strat, not a wimpy move. Thank you, I'm glad you approve. Derek says I'd never heard of it. I read they actually put it out on Blu-ray. I think it's got kind of like a cult following on the internet, so it's not terribly surprising. I know like that like Red Letter Media have watched it, and I'm pretty sure that I've heard Vine Sauce talk about it before. It's only 48 minutes. Hey, with a runtime like that, even I could fit it into my busy schedule. I admire a piece of media that doesn't waste a lot of my time. We've hit our money goals. I am gonna, try and over-collect just a little bit. I see no reason not to. I admire a piece of media that doesn't waste a lot of my time, says Frownie, and then spends the next 6 years trying to beat Battletoads. Well, that's not Battletoads' fault that my time's being wasted. That's my fault for not being good enough. I can accept that. Sorry, Frownie, I had to. Perfectly fine. Rimlazar is on YouTube for free. That's another type of media that I really enjoy. Free. You can beat Battletoads, I know you can. Thank you for the vote of confidence. I think I'll beat it. I think I'll beat it. I was saying the other night, I stole a line that I heard Simple Flip say. Right? Time is infinite, so my victory is inevitable. Just maintain a positive attitude. Someday I will beat it. Here we go. Let's buy our new balloon. It's such a mild improvement. It hardly seems like an improvement at all. That was not worth the price of admission. Started playing Saints Row 4, Derek says. That's a wild game, but super fun. I think I played some of the first Saints Row. I didn't really play any of the story, just my friend had the game. And I just played it the same way I would play like Grand Theft Auto, where I just sort of messed around and caused chaos. The title says it's crazy. I loved it. Right on. You're alright to spoil that one. I don't think I'm ever going to get around to playing it myself. Shiver me timbers, you landlubber. What? That's it? He's not going to elaborate any further. Electric jellyfish. Where's Jelly in chat when you need her? I was spoiled. I didn't know aliens are real. If it exists in a video game, it's real. That's the criteria. The world is quite strange and interesting indeed, if that's the case. Is it still a spoiler if I beat the game but forgot stuff about it? Yeah. I'd say it is. That's the policy on the stream. Unfortunately, they limit how many tags you can put on your stream. I wouldn't mind having like 5 more tags. But you know, you could always... Where does it end? Because you could always wish for more of something, right? I'd have to check and see which tags are actually there. I'd probably put a tag for original hardware, a tag for Super Mario Brothers, the movie '93. I don't know, I'd permanently tag the stream Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'd have a tag for Spicy Peppers if I don't have one already. I don't remember which tags I went with when I put them in. That one might already be there. You know what's another good... You know what's another so bad it's good movie, Derek says? When were we talking about those? I only mentioned one movie, and it doesn't fall into that category. I was just talking about the best movie ever made. I have been very badly damaged. I need to play carefully. I disagree. I was jumping on that guy. I disagree. Super Mario Bros. Is the best movie. I agree, Derek says. Fantastic. I know. Janky hitboxes everywhere. Derek says, I don't care for Titanic. It's boring, Derek says. I haven't seen it in a long time, so... I don't know what my thoughts on it are. I'm sure I would feel like it was too long. That used to be Jelly's answer for what her favorite movie was. I don't know exactly what she would answer with now, but... when we first met, she would say that that was her favorite movie. Hey, Zelda dude, welcome in. I hope you're well. Excited for Dark Souls? Me too. We're gonna switch over. We're gonna switch over after this level. What am I missing here? I'm not missing anything where I collected it. Yeah, I think I already collected it. I'm so forgetful. Leonardo DiCaprio appeared in other movies after Titanic, so he couldn't have died in Titanic. I think they just replaced him with a CGI duplicate after that movie. We've been watching a digital imposter all these years. I mean, I'm excited because I'm getting closer to being cured, but I'm also excited for Dark Souls. Well, certainly Zelda do. Certainly be much more excited for that than for Dark Souls. Yes, indeed. Oh, there's a trap door. That's why this area didn't make any sense to me. I missed the trap. I didn't fall through the trap before. Derek says, I was gonna say Mortal Kombat 2 is so bad it's good. Haven't seen any of the Mortal Kombat films. How did I miss that lollipop? There we go. The hitboxes are wonky on everything except the collectibles. Those have to be grasped with perfect precision. Yeah, I don't know how I survived. I'm not going to argue against the game's mercy, though. I dare not be so bold. Finally, another checkpoint. Thank goodness. Final collectible, here we go. Double floating right out of the pitfall. No! This is no time to lose a life to some bogus enemies hidden in the ground. Mortal Kombat Annihilation. I like that movie, Zelda Dude says. Hello, Cosmic Goat Bear. Welcome in. I had to make a new account because the last one was tied to an old phone number that was deactivated. Well, certainly glad to have you back with us. Sorry for the technical difficulties. I've owned the new Mortal Kombat movie for months, but haven't watched it yet, Zelda Dude says. Derek says Mortal Kombat Annihilation is fun in a bad way. Animated ones are good too. I followed you again. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much for that. I have to start all over again on Twitch. Is it a large are you duplicating a large amount of work? I would certainly not envy you that. I would certainly be very distressed if I had to restart all of the work that I put into my Twitch account. Well, let me give you a hand. Let me drop you a follow as well. It's certainly the least I could do. There was a point in time in my life where I refused to play 2D games. What a fool I was, Zelda Dude says. I have to agree with you, Zelda Dude. 2D games are well, not all, but most of my favorite games are 2D games. Why would you play games where you use 2/3 of all available dimensions? Because less is more, title. Taking my video games for granted. There's so many good games I can't wait to play again. And I can't wait until you're able to, Zelda dude. I look forward to hearing that you're doing better and you're getting back to all the games that you've been waiting for so long. Currently playing Fallout 2 through again, title says. Been playing Mario & Luigi's Superstar Saga on the GBA Switch Online. Lost my save file and had to start over. So mad, Derek says. I want to play that game. I've had it physically for ages, but haven't gotten around to it. I played just a little bit of it, like probably less than an hour, to kind of sample it out. And yeah, I kind of liked what I played. I really love. I really am. Whenever you're in battle in Superstar Saga, and one of your characters, particularly when Luigi's health gets down, or not when his health gets down, when you lose a character, when you're playing the game, if you lose Luigi, Mario cries out Luigi's name in a voice that is so distraught that it sticks very clearly in my memory. They really put a lot of emotion. They really put a lot of emotion into Mario's voice acting for that one line. I think I was overexposed to fun and started thinking that mini games were just not worth it. That's a concept that's difficult to wrap my mind around. I was playing Minish Cap a couple of days ago, Greg says. Right on. I really liked our time with Minish Cap. Is this that game where the song is like, and I think that's the opening to The Lion King? It's it's a brutally difficult platformer, so it's kind of similar in that way. This game isn't really brutally difficult. I need to take that back. This game has brutally difficult parts. Overall, it's not that bad. But when I get stuck, I feel tremendous despair. Thank you. I can't wait for the day I can say that again. Best part is I get an excuse to be lazy for 2 weeks, so I can play plenty of catch-up. Fantastic. Make the most of them, for sure. Welcome in, Angelus. Thank you for the raid, my friend. Hope you're doing well tonight. Come on in and tell us about your stream. What were you up to, and how did it go? Welcome to your friends as well. Of course, we're happy to have you here. Shout out for Angelus there. You can follow our friend. Angelus does a lot of retro games, a lot of retro PC games mixed in there, and is certainly not afraid to explore notoriously jank titles, like we like to do around here sometimes. I gave up on Greek Memories of Azure. It got too frustrating. Sometimes that's the thing to do. Oh, I don't think I said welcome in Streaming Fist, but certainly happy to have you here. I hope your Tuesday has treated you well. Glad to be here. Thank you, Angelus. You're kind of just at the end of Ayo. We hit my goal with it for tonight, which was to Well, not exactly. My goal was to clear another world. But we kind of did that because we started with the boss from the previous world. So we did do a boss an entire world's worth of levels. But I don't know. I'd rather come back and fight this boss at the beginning of the next session. Because we might end up having a somewhat shorter stream tonight. So I think it's a good place to pause this one here and move over to Dark Souls. I definitely want to spend some time with Dark Souls. So if you come in specifically for Ayo and you're just getting here, apologies. We're actually done with this one for the night. We're going to play this again on Thursday at the beginning of the stream. It'll start around 11 p.m. Central Time, give or take. You can catch some more of that. We'll do, this boss and ideally, then whatever the next world is. But we'll probably just keep doing this thing like we're doing now, where you fight a boss and clear the levels up to the next boss. It's been a good night for this game. That first boss was rough, but the stages all went pretty smoothly. So, good times. Oh, let me check before we head out. Nope, this treasure chest is still 100% empty. I don't know. I don't know how to collect the toys. I need to, I need to figure that out. I have a suspicion maybe the way we collect the toys is from the bosses. Like maybe if you get a damageless run on the boss first try, you get a toy as a prize. That might be the secret to it. That'd be my guess currently. When it comes to retro PCs, Elder Dude says, Diablo was my absolute favorite. I'd love a remaster like they did with Diablo 2. I can't say I know a whole lot about the franchise. It's a cute game. Reminds me of Kirby with the art style. Yeah, it's kind of like Kirby in the Forgotten Land. It's pretty similar to that. It's got the same sort of toys to life kind of quality. It even has that sort of, like, here on the menu, it's even got that sort of tilt shift effect going on. Nintendo would really like this aesthetic, and I think it looks all right. I kind of like the toys to life kind of aesthetic. Looks like a cute game. I can't wait to play this myself. Have it on my wish list. I'll buy some games off of it in June, which is my birthday month. Right on. I hope you enjoy it, Angelus. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's a little tough in some places for me. You might have an easier time though. I think I'm just kind of a fool. Need to play Kirby again, Angelus says. Right on. Diablo's available on GOG digitally. There are such bad Kirby games though. Kirby's Pinball, Kirby Mass Attack. I've only played good Kirby games. I don't know anything about these bad Kirby games. Alright, let me step away. I'm going to switch us over to Dark Souls. I'll be right back with you, my friends.